What's up, guys? I just want to make a video really quickly to explain how to play Twitch and URF and just get like 20 or 30 kills a game. It's actually pretty simple. I figured out the best way to play the game is at the beginning of the game, you want to start out with just cheesing top lane. OPGG says that you should start W, but I don't really think that W is the best start because even though you are able to slow your opponents with the W slow, you basically deal no damage because the true damage that you get is only like 2 or I think up to 6 on its like passive tick, and it's just not worth it. What's better is since you're running Hail of Blades, it's better just to go for cheese kills with your E. You normally will have a few teammates or like enemies that are going to be in melee range, so people will be focusing your teammates instead. All you have to do is just auto attack 3 times and then E, and if they stay around or if you can get more autos in, you can wait on your E. Or you just E and then like keep walking towards them, and your E will come off of cooldown fast enough you can get more than one E in. The next thing you want to do is you want to back after getting cheese kills, and you want to buy normally another longsword or something like that so you have multiple, and then you want to start W second. So you have E and then W. The reason why is you normally want to go mid with Twitch, because he basically can outpush most other people that are just trying to play normally, where they're just trying to poke and stuff. So you can literally just constantly W and E the wave, and no one will be able to beat your push, and they normally won't be able to hit you, because what you'll be doing is you can W the wave and them at the same time and constantly be spamming E. That way, if they do try to all in, since you normally will want to be running exhaust, they just can't fight you in a 1v1. I do find that in certain matchups where there's not a lot of like constant damage and it's just burst, it's better to go barrier, and then if there's a lot of CC on the enemy team, you might want to go cleanse instead. But other than that, I don't really see much of a reason why you'd want to go ignite, because you're already going to have so much damage with your E that it really doesn't matter that you get ignite. And then also smite isn't worthwhile because you want to be taking as much as you can from mid lane to just get levels really fast rather than like farming jungle camps. Jungle camps are good. It's best if you're going mid lane, which I recommend running on URF Twitch. It's best to be going for raptors, both the enemy and yours, because you can clear them really fast with your WE. And basically you beat most mid matchups with this strategy. You constantly are out leveling them. Another thing, first back, if you can, it's best to either get a serrated dirk or a BF sword. If you can get a BF sword over a serrated dirk, go for the BF sword. But if you get a serrated dirk, you can start building into your sanguine blade. Sanguine blade is a great first item on Twitch, because what you can do is you can roam. The lethality really helps out with your E spam, because you'll be spamming multiple E's. And you can go to lanes that are solo, so like if you're staying mid and there's only one person mid lane, which there normally is, only one person mid, 2 top, 2 bot, you'll be able to have the attack speed bonus. And another thing is, since you're running Hail of Blades Twitch, the fact that Sanguine Blade's attack speed falls off after a few seconds does not matter on this version of Twitch, because you're building burst, not for constant damage. If we were going lethal tempo, then you would want to have something other than Sanguine Blade, but the thing is, you can't run lethal tempo in URF. It switches to press the attack automatically. So you can only get the 3 auto attack burst that you can get with Hail of Blades. So the fact that you get the attack speed at the beginning with Sanguine Blade, including an entire team fight, is perfect. So it doesn't matter that it falls off, because after that, most squishies are dead, because you can use your invisibility to cheese people. They won't know you're there. So you just pop up on them, you press R, and then you just 3-shot them with your crit. So after you get Sanguine Blade, it's normally best if you have the BF sword. You can go for a Storm Razor to just like cheese enemies and kill them, because the paralysis passive will knock them down. But you can also go for an Infinity Edge if you have enough, because it will just kill people. So the next thing I want to talk about is like late game, because I already show the like attack, and not the attack. I already showed the item set later on after like the montage that will come up. So late game, if it does get to late game and you're not like beating people, and you're normally, if it's that way in late game, what you want to do is you want to beat people with Blood Razor. You can farm camps with Blood Razor. You can sell your boots, but the thing is, even though you won't have as much movement speed, hopefully you will have like a build up in level on them, and your Q is almost always up. So you can go from camp to camp, and you'll be able to just have a shield and one-shot people from there. The only issues that I've had and the only things that I will recommend banning are probably Yuumi, Sylas. Those are two champions. Kayn is really annoying, but I think that Sylas and Yuumi are the two most annoying champions, because Yuumi Sylas would be the worst combo, but it would be really annoying to go versus like a Yuumi Cho'Gath. That was one thing that I found was literally unkillable. I just recommend banning Yuumi in general. Yumi's just not worth having to deal with. She really messes up stuff. Evelynn can be annoying, and I would recommend her too if Yuumi is already banned. So I think the order would be Yuumi, Sylas, Evelynn for like your bans. Other than that, you can go personal preference, whatever you think is not fun to fight. But yeah, I just recommend really going after the fact that you're able to really cheese kill people without them realizing like what you're trying to do. And also just funneling as much resources into yourself as possible. Most of the time, people are not going to be taking jungle camps. I did do some testing. Smite on Twitch is not worth it because you do not need the attack speed of your Blood Razor item. The only time I could see that being useful is if you're going versus tanks, but you're probably going to lose the game anyway at that point. So what I recommend is just running Exhaust into most matchups if they have a lot of CC cleanse and if they have a lot of burst barrier. And that will just allow you to really run the game through. And then just what you want to do is after you have some items mid, because you've at this point soloed the laner, you buy like Runans and stuff like that. So you just constantly are pushing waves with Runans and like your other 2 crit items in the Sanguine Blade. You just start roaming to other lanes. One thing that you can do, you can Q and then go into the turret or the cannon. That way, when you're flying through the air and when you land, they actually don't see you. So you're just able to like roam around and they never see you coming because you're already invis. That way, if you were to be on a ward, they would only see like the area of effect of where you're about to land. They never see you, so they don't know where you are. And they don't have that like that knowledge of like which way you're pathing, if you're pathing right towards them, if you're pathing behind them, etc. It does like run your Q time down, but it's still beneficial to know that you can do it in case it's important in like a situation. It's just something good to know. So basically what you want to do is you go top, get cheese kills, then you go mid, you constantly push out waves to the point where the enemy has to either back because they're really low, they either try to all in and they die, or they just like play it safe and you just slowly build up a lead, because unless it's like an Eve or something that scales, you're not going to have an issue with just like taking them down later on in the game. And then what you want to do is you want to get your other lanes ahead, because you can go from Twitch mid, you can easily roam with your Q all the way bot or all the way top and just get a double kill with ult once you get level 6, because you'll probably be able to kill your laner, and your ult is basically up every 10 seconds. So you're able to just roam from lane to lane, just cheese killing everyone, and it will let your laners get so far ahead that you just take over the game and you win instantly. Anyways, I'm going to leave on the rest of the video just to have like a montage to show like some of the cool clips I got, because I've been playing a lot of it trying to figure out the best thing. I really recommend Sanguine Blade being the best first item to take, because it just lets you survive so much. You'll probably see, I believe one clip actually shows just how much I heal off of one wolf camp after getting a triple kill, because all you have to do is just heal up off of jungle camps, which you'll already be wanting to take so that you get more items just to completely dominate the game. I won a whole lot of games playing this, and I really recommend it if you want to have fun. I do not recommend press the attack on Twitch in this game mode, because the 3-round burst that you get from Hail of Blades is just perfect for a game mode that's so fast paced that it doesn't matter that you're not going for really like heaps of damage with lethal tempo or something like that. Press the attack is just way too slow, and it really doesn't synergize with Twitch as much in a kind of game mode like this, where it gives you so much attack speed to begin with, plus you get so much with Sanguine Blade right at the initial part of your burst. I think that this combo is really good and can be really utilized better than just me, because I still mess up some stuff on Twitch, but it kind of shows how even with me messing up on Twitch and a lot of the clips I don't like kite right, etc., it doesn't even matter that I don't kite correctly. I just win anyways off of pure damage. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.